to all of my Aries out there. Let's get into this. If you'd like to contact me for any one of my services, my email address as well as the prices to any one of my services, tarot, birth chart readings, help basically teach you how to read the birth chart, right? Getting rid of your chakras. I've made a video about that. You should see that somewhere around here, why getting rid of your chakras is a good thing, right? And just any one of my other services. You can also get my book at Amazon.com. The link to that is in the description box below. So you have the Empress, the Page of Swords, the Hangman, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It's interesting. Hierophant, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, the Fool, and the Knight of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So you basically got first card out of the gate. You basically got your opposite, which is Empress is ruled by Libra. Aries and Libra are the exact opposites of each other. So you're in a very creative space as of right now. Okay, very creative space. The Page of Swords, though, represents how you need to be very careful about that creative space. Okay, you need to be very careful because you may be too creative and not enough action happening. So a lot of you Aries want something. You want a partner. You want a particular partner. Like I said before, apply that same thing to a partner. Apply that same thing to your life. You want your life to get better. You want to attract a partner to you that's good, right? That you have a lot of great times with, right? That partner that just gets it. But as you can see from these two cards, but the Page of Swords represents, you need to pay attention to that because it's saying how the energy that you're carrying over from the Empress is a little bit too much thinking and not enough action. The Hangman, and I'm gonna get into it in another video, why a lot of these tarot readers have been reading the cards incorrectly. And I'm going to show and prove it to y'all, as I always do whenever it is that I make a case for something. The Hangman represents, again, like you know, it's a very intense time of thinking about what you want, seeing it vividly, but not having enough action, not knowing what you should do. Experiment. You should try it for yourself. You should see. You should start taking action. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is, again, you want that giving partner. You're tired of giving into things, right? Putting an effort towards people or ideas or creativity and things not giving anything to you back, or not being able to make fair to what you've given, right? And I understand that, you know, that is understandable. But the Hierophant represents, but again, more action. You need to get your mind in order, is what it's saying. You need to get your mind in order. Again, you need to get your mind in order, okay? The King of Wands and the King of Cups represents how you need to have, again, the King of Wands is a fire card, and fire represents flamboyant energy. So it's basically saying the same thing that I'm talking about. More action and enthusiasm needs to be implemented. I'm looking outside. Because if you don't, you're not going to get those things. You're not going to get the partner that you want. You're not going to create the creativity, the business that you want. You're not going to get those things because you're not implementing enough action. It's too much thoughts. The King of Cups represents how, you know, you may even potentially find that person who you may end up having something special with if you were to start that business, or if you were to start implementing it, going outside, implement this stuff, right? Summer's, you know, spring is coming up, then the summer, go do that, right? And then you have the Fool. You have the Fool and the Knight of Wands. The Fool and the Knight of Wands represents here that life is essentially what it is that you're going to make of it. You're in a situation now where you can do, because you got the Fool card, you can be about whatever you want, because you don't have anything to lose. You have everything to gain. The Knight of Wands, and you have the fire, you have the energy. You're a fire sign. You're Aries, right? But again, it's up to you to actually take notice and implement what you need to get done. So let's clarify the Fool. Clarifying the Fool card. One more shuffle. Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, Seven of Wands. So again, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, pay attention to how your life is going. You know what I mean? If you want to get more done, it'll be up to you to get up and make it happen. It'll be up to you, is what it's saying. And you're in full control of that. Let's clarify the Empress. You okay? Okay. Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Five of Wands. Certain people have even told you about, certain people maybe have even told you about how you're not doing enough action. Five of Wands pretty much says it all. You're not implementing enough action, right? Because Aries can be a bit of a hopeless romantic, but romanticism, or to be romantic, means to be fugazi. And what I mean when I say fugazi is, the word romantic or romanticism or romanticize means to not look at reality of the situation, because you spending too much time on if a shoulda, coulda, woulda. You see what I'm saying? That's what being a romantic is. You know what I mean? Literally. If you don't believe me, you could look it up. You know what I mean? If anybody wants me to, I'll put the definition. I'll put the link to the definition in the comment section. That's what romantic is. It means to entertain something. It means to spend your time entertaining something based off of shoulda, coulda, woulda, but never actually doing anything to actually create the change that you really want. So you Aries have to learn to watch out for that. You know what I mean? I can't stress that enough. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace, y'all. One.